Hello, everybody. We're going to be playing some more No Man's Sky in a minute or two. I'm, what do you call it? Played for about 3-ish hours earlier. It was a good time. But, you know, there was an update. We're playing the update. It's that simple. So, yeah, Sean Murray keeps updating the damn game, despite the fact, we, he's working on a second game as well. So, Light No Fire, it's called, or No Man's Skyrim, as he refers to it. Okay, so basically, we're going to be going in just a second. Let's see. Let me grab the meme relating to Light No Fire for those who are unaware. Open link. Send link. Okay. Got it. So, okay, Sean, we don't want to overhype people. So maybe just Earth-sized game. Oceans. Fantasy RPG elements. Big chunky dragons and tiny evil skeletons. That's Sean Murray. And, preparing for Light No Fire, the next game they're making. Now, what's interesting is a lot of these updates that No Man's Sky is getting are from the tech they are developing for Light No Fire. In other words, they're kind of beta testing all their new features in No Man's Sky in a science fiction-y sort of way, and then Light No Fire is going to be the fantasy RPG sandbox version of No Man's Sky that takes place on one Earth-sized planet. Anyway, let me go ahead and mess around with this. Hold on. Okay. Let's see. Anyway, that should do it. We're basically good to go. We are going to be playing some No Man's Sky here. You can see we're in photo mode right now. I want to see how far away I can go. Yeah. The new stream was fast. What are you talking about? I said I was gonna come back when the wife went to sleep, and the wife went to sleep. I'm also arguably tired as well, but not sleepy tired, more slightly exhausted. This way. Oh wow! What the hell? I think this is an abandoned base. Whoa. Yeah, I can see the xenomorph eggs here. Quite scary. Well, we don't need to go in here, but we will mark the territory, because we can do that. There we go. Hell yeah. What was dinner? Just leftover macaroni salad, plus the burgers I cooked. I went outside and grilled them. And then it immediately rained right afterward. Last time I had to pan fry them because it was raining, but didn't have to worry about that this time. Alright, that's copper. I'm gonna go grab that real quick. I say as I hit all the wrong buttons. Don't need all the copper, just a good chunk. Copper makes chromatic metal. You don't want to cook it 1-to-1, though. What you do is you throw some magnetized ferrite in there, and you can create more chromatic metal than copper that you insert. If you just do like a 1-to-1 conversion, you're making far less. Anyway. I don't think we need to be here anymore. We should head back to our ship. I'm going to grab that sodium nitrate on the way by. Those little crystals. Good stuff, all things considered. Hello. Yeah, I'm not fighting the sentinels. I am, however, marking that fossil bed. Let's go. It's hilarious on low-gravity planets to use the hovercraft and just leap across terrain. This low-gravity planet, however, doesn't have a whole lot of oxygen, so life support drains faster than normal. Yes. That stone will summon a guardian. Don't want to fight the guardian, I just want to grab the fossil. There we go. Lengthy rib cage. Wonder if I have the parts required to make a statue. We'll find out. Want to sell it. I don't really care about displaying fossils too much. We'll see. I mean, there are people whose that's their shtick. Other people, fishing is their thing. You know. Alright. Yes, Space Engineers is Space Legos, but it's definitely got... Hold on, I kill this thing. Good. I just wanted those sodium nitrate crystals before Sentinels came after me. What were we saying? Yeah, so, like 3 large updates behind No Man's Sky. When you finish up all of the content, it opens up purple star systems to you. But you have to have finished, like, the technophage stuff as well. Let's hop out. I think these are Runaway Mold. Yeah, Runaway Mold, hell yeah. So this stuff, the Runaway Mold, is, damn. The Runaway Mold, fucking hell. Just go away already. Sentinel drones activated. What a shame. I'm busy getting all the Runaway Mold. So this Runaway Mold turns into nanites. Nanites are good. Nanites are how we upgrade our stuff. Unfortunately, these drones do not want us collecting all the Runaway Mold. They want us to die. And I don't want to die, so we need to kill that repair bot first, or it will repair the other drones. There we go. Heal here. Good. And more drones are going to show up in just a second. No big deal.
Warning, Sentinel combat unit deployed.
Sentinel combat unit deployed. They're trying to find me, but they're not really succeeding. Okay. Can you go through the game without guides? Yes. You absolutely can. But if you don't do all the side quests, or the, sorry, the main quests, you'll, wonder why you can't accomplish certain things, or you can't find certain pieces of content. Like, the main quests are kind of paramount to do if you want to unlock all content. And there's hidden stuff in the game that is gated behind it. Speaking of hidden, it's 20 minutes away from my ship. It's a little silly. I'm gonna get hooey out here. Yes, smart creature. Oh, that's oxygen. If you ever run out of oxygen, you go to an oxygen field like this. It's like, yes, this is all oxygen. Now, hopefully the sentinels don't attack me. They shouldn't. I'm just picking flowers. I'm not destroying them with a mining laser. Animals pick flowers. Should be fine. Okay. It's good, all things considered. That'll do it. Alright. This game lost you a while back. Well, I mean, give me a sec. I'm getting my ship. It is supposed to be 18 minutes away. I'm going to grab this condensed carbon and I'm going to leave. That simple. Yeah. Okay. Let's see here. Yep. Rather than extensive base building, well, base building's going to require that you find buried technology modules. So, let's say... What's this? That is a dung sample. No thanks. I'm going to get into my ship and I'm going to get out of here. Yes. Alright. So, let's summon my capital ship real quick. There we go. Bam. And we'll land on our capital ship. This is a pirate dreadnought that we converted into a base in space. But yeah, you're going to need to go explore in order to find buried technology modules to turn in for base parts. Or learning the blueprints to base parts, I should say. Extensive base building isn't something you do at the very, very beginning. The tutorial is. Okay, let's activate the planetary probe, see what we got. The ancient bones. Okay, so we've already been here. I'm definitely not doing the vile brood. I'm going to go ahead and name this star system M0096. This is in the Hilbert dimension. Good. I was wondering, I was about to, like, am I in the Euclid galaxy again? Because that can happen sometimes. Alright. I'm in a different galaxy. Now, let's see. What I want to do is, first, I'd like to look at all these different skeletal parts. Do I have any skeleton parts in the... Yes, I do. Good. So I'm going to put the skeleton parts in that tab. And we'll just kind of go and figure out what goes where. Because we may want to build a skeleton and then sell it. Alternatively, you can put it on display. So it just comes down to, let me see. Just comes down to what you want to do with it. Yep. I'm just slowly going through and picking up all the bones that I got, as you can see. It's good having our freighter base. Absolutely. But, oh boy. Lots to do. Lots to see. So. Almost done. I just want to put all the bone... Wondering which one... Wait, this is a different type of coiled tail. Interesting. But yeah, you can basically assemble any of these skeletons in any way you want to create, like, batshit crazy looking creatures. And then you can sell the completed skeleton, or you can turn around and... Oh, geez, it's 9,999. Let me mess with something really quick. There we go. Thinking about cracking open some salvaged glass and seeing what I can get. Let's do it. Nothing. Try again. I got some Magno gold, and I got a Sentinel exosuit fragment. So if we look over here, we're going to shove the Sentinel piece in here. And that's going to increase our core health and shield strength by 34%. Let me see if there's a way we can kind of move these translators around. And yeah, good. I was going to say that this counts as a shield module, but it's its own technology type, which is good. 33, 34. Let me see. This one is 32, 33. Yeah, so we should take the Sentinel exosuit fragment, shove it in there. And yes, now it's 41, 42. So already it's great. How's the new patch? I mean, just depends on whether you like settlements or not. I'm gonna go catch some fish, though. That's what I'm gonna do. Oh, another Sentinel boundary map. Jeez. Well, let's go sell the Magno Gold really quick. No reason we have to deal with that. Vigilant Stones. No, thank you. I'm gonna sell those. Very good. Same over here. I can keep the unstable plasma for now, but I really want to crack open those glowing minerals soon. In fact, yeah. Oh, I missed a wing there. Yes. So glad they added fishing. Those underwater species were frustrating. Yes. Let's see. Anything interesting? Lots of nothing, really. Okay. Let me see. Okay. I was just forcing a save. Moving along, moving along. Okay. Need to focus. Oh, it's a fishing planet over there, yeah. Okay, get ready for the grand pixelation. See, the game, the encoder for live streams doesn't really understand how to deal with too many pixels moving at once. Here you go. Yes. Okay. It's mostly about micromanaging and upgrading settlements, choosing what do you call it, cosmetics for settlements, owning multiple settlements at once as opposed to the pre-patch where you can only have one, accessing the settlement information from anywhere in the world, having a teleport category to those settlements from any base teleporter. You know, it's just settlements. I mean, obviously, you hear the voice, right? The Rainbow Exhaust Trail. You get that from Quicksilver in the Nexus. The anomaly social hub for the game. You spend some Quicksilver on the Rainbow Trail, and it just kind of slots in. Should be... it's just an object in the ship here. Hold on. Illegal. There it is, right there. Chromatic ship trail. It's just a piece of technology that changes the color. That's its only job. Okay, so this monolith and any nearby water. Gravitino balls are scary. My goodness. Jeez. Okay, superheated rainstorm. I'm gonna go ahead and throw one of those on. Yes, recharged. Target planet reached. Whispers of the Vikings. The great monolith spoke 5 times. Herc called upon it. On the 6th cry, it awoke. Yes. There we go. No problem. Very good. Scan that. My goodness. Units received. Hello there. I'm just scanning animals at this point. Okay, we need to find some water. It's nighttime, and there's a storm out, which is sad, but hey. Yeah, I can't see anything. I have no idea where the ocean might be. There's supposed to be water within range, but outside of a superheated rainstorm, I don't see anything. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to change things up. I'm going to use photo mode to look around. I do like how the rain is just kind of frozen in the air right now. Let's see. Where could the water be? Photo mode. Show me the water. There's like no water anywhere. It's all, it's like, I guess, maybe that way? I don't freaking know. Yeah, it looks like I'm in the middle of everything. And so let's just go up and out. Land. Okay, let's have a look down. And... I don't think there is... Like, it said target planet reached. And I'm like, are you sure there is water? Honestly think this isn't water. It's just a hole in the clouds. Yeah, it's a hole in the clouds. Fuck. Why you do this? Okay, let's pulse jump over to the sunny side of the planet. I do like sunny side up. Whoop. What's this? Over here. Okay, I should be able to find any water from here. I mean, yeah, the whole planet is storming, but, hey. There's some sunlight shining through. Terrible. There... No? No, that's a hole. That's a hole in the ground. How can there be so much rain and no bodies of water? How does this work? I don't understand. There is a lot of water, out of land anyway. Storm clearing! Hooray! Now, once the storm clears, we'll be able to see that not water. It'd be great. Let's look from the planet's one big sponge. Something like that. Oh. Okay, now I can see the frickin' water. Thank goodness. Alright. I like how it looks like a cube for a while. There we go. There's some water. I was probably running right by it earlier, but hey. Let's just drop here. Hydro jets. Ambient temperature's too high. Probably. Oh well, let's bring an exoskiff down. I said exoskiff. There we go. And so we just kind of land on the exoskiff. If you look in here, this is the cold storage where all the fish belong. So what we're going to do is we're going to switch our staff into fishing mode. And it transforms in real time into a fishing pole. So we look at our actual multi-tool, and we can see it in its fishing pole state. But more importantly, we click on the fishing pole, and as you can see, we have spicy chum, which will help us capture some lower grade fishies. Maybe. Possibly. Anyway. Oops. Almost. Almost. Come on. The water's starting to get rough. Good. We got a fish. How are we doing on that fishing quest? Let's find out. Looks like catch 7 uncommon fish. I've got 1 already. There's a repo on Git that lets you play expeditions at a later date. Neat. I mean, they are all part of the game's data files, so. Storms are brewing again? Great. Yeah, this lake is getting rough, I'll say that much. Second fish, good. I was expecting to get a lot of, like, uncommon fish. But that doesn't seem to be the case here. Mm-hmm. There we go. Ah, it's rare. Well, rares count as uncommons. It says, like, catch 7 uncommon fish. They count, rares count too. So, no big deal. Alright. Here we go. Warframe spearfishing is great. I freaking love it. Yep. All in all, I like how you can, like, pop in and out of your expedition now as, like, a transferable save. It was definitely rough in its original incarnation before they let you do that. There we go. 5 out of 7. 2 more. 2 more to catch, and the quest is done. It's funny how the fish aren't scared away by the aqua jets on my ship, as it just hovers there. There we go. Just 1 more. That spicy chum I picked up earlier is just good. Just plain good. Hell yeah. Adjacent script is what actually takes classic Oblivion and puts it into the the Unreal Engine for the quote-unquote remaster. Okay, that's not it. I have to get a blue or better fish. Superheated rainstorm, oh boy. Hopefully I can catch this before the rainstorm gets too bad. Here we go. Did it. Quest complete. Yep. We don't even need to keep the fish. That's the funny part. Like, they're looking for data on the fish, which means we can just store the fish and use them later. They don't actually take the fish. Whoop. Restore points saved. Okay, let's go ahead and leave. My target. What's this target? Knowledge of the past. This is probably an artifact. Yeah, there's an ancient ruin over there. I'll go grab it real quick before I go anywhere else. Alright. Hell yeah, ancient ruin. Okay, what we do is we make our digging tool as big as possible. And then we just look around for targets. And we need 3 keys. Technically, if you're just starting out a save file, you should collect as many keys as you can and turn in the extras to the Explorers Guild. But when you max out your reputation with the Explorers Guild, the keys aren't really necessary anymore. Other than, oh, I don't want to dig as much next time. Let's see. There we go. No, that's a knowledge stone. Looking for artifact fragments. Yes. 1 more of these should do it. Maybe. Okay. Now we just have to find the big chest, which is straight ahead. There it is. Let me just throw the 3 keys in. Technology repaired. Alright, so epic photographs. The original text of this document has been greatly altered. Entities have crossed through and written over. Even torn out several, yeah, some pages have been torn out. Jeez. Whatever was written here was highly contested. Multiple authors. Wow. Okay, we're leaving. Pulse jump. No problem. Alright, now we should probably... I was thinking about heading over to the Nexus, but what I actually want to do is hop over to a nearby star system. Maybe... Let's see... Yeah, this one will do. Conflict level 2. There's dissonance there. Good, good. That's with something. Oh boy. Okay. That'll do it. Ooh, that's a cool looking space station. It'll be the same once we get inside, but... First contact. Thought I was gonna go crunch in there. That's one thing I really wanted, was for them to have different looking stations inside. You know, I get that they changed around where the tables and chairs are. Like, this could be server racks instead of tables and chairs. Still kind of weird, to be honest. Okay, so let me go over here and grab whatever's in this insecure repository. It had units. Hello there, Mr. Geck. I'd like to hand in my fishy mission. More important than that, I don't want to do any of these jobs. They're all terrible. Let's go buy some, spend a couple million on this guy. Offer my services. Yeah, 8,000, sorry, 8 million. I'll pay 8 million for a coordinate. Hell yeah. Emergency signal scanner. Been getting more and more of those as time goes on. So I can do space dungeons. Or the original layout only found in abandoned systems. Yeah, but then there's the middle layout, which isn't found anywhere ever. Like, it's there was a layout between the abandoned layout and the one we have now, and that one is just consigned to the void. How many hours in No Man's Sky? Barely any. Like, this is this particular playthrough specifically. We've been hold on. Let me really quick finish this up. Okay, so I'm going to grab anomaly detector, hypercore, 5 ion batteries. Good, good. So, what was I saying? Yeah. So we go over here. Gonna hop in our ship and hop back out. Actually, I want to check these ships real quick. Class A shuttle. Class C. Fair enough. I'm continually looking for a Class S. Okay. So now I hopped out. Let's go ahead and mode select. So if we go over to play, I've been at this particular playthrough for 88 hours. Now that said, obviously we're asking about No Man's Sky as a whole. That's a bit different because I've done many playthroughs. So I've, according to this, I haven't really played the game that much. Only 1,107 hours. That's barely any time at all. So, yeah, it's just, you know, chump change. Especially when we go over to profile. My profile is perfectly normal. There's nothing out of the ordinary there. Anyway, do I sleep? The wife is asleep right now. Yes, she's sleeping. Right, that's what's happening. But if we go over to games, we have 1,424 games. Oh boy, 7,700 hours in Final Fantasy 14. 5,400 hours in Warframe. Keep in mind that a lot of this is listening to audiobooks while I grind, or text-to-speech documents. Point is that I'm usually listening to something when I'm playing these two games. And then, of course, 5,000 hours in Skyrim total between the two editions. So, but yeah, Final Fantasy 14 is kind of my game. My goodness. Anyway, let me mess with a couple things real quick before we go. Better. Flavored water. All right. Let's get going. So, things I need to do. I'm going to go up and I'm going to get 2 nodes. I'm going to pay for 1. Look at that. It's like, yep, 300,000 units. Sure. But then I'm going to do it again because I've got an exosuit upgrade module which I can get for free. Yep. There we go. And so with that all done, I can move these 2 down. And bit by bit, we are definitely expanding our inventory. All right. So, I'm trying to figure out what's where. Technology, merchants. Okay. Just for a second, I saw the little caps for this guy's goggles. And I thought, like, because I saw it wrong. I thought it was Kamina's, like, you know, like glasses from Gurren Lagann. Just, I saw it wrong. The Gek word for cargo. Alright. No big deal there. There's nothing for us here. I don't want any of the quests in this section, so... let's see. That is nothing I need. Ever play some VR? VR gives me a headache, and I don't have a headset. Which, you know, because it gives me a headache, it's why I never got a headset. Alright. Rather than scan each individual planet, we'll bring our capital ship over, and we'll do a pulse. And just scan the whole system at once. I'm also going to order my ships to go on an expedition. Yep. I've heard that OpenMW's VR fork is really good. Like, it's a fun game to play in VR. The open source Morrowind engine, I mean. Alright, first thing we want to do is look at our squadron. Manage Starship Archive. You can see the Radiant Pillar is the first ship you start with. And the Wraith is a special ship that we unlocked at one point. But you can basically have 6 active ships, and then you can archive your long-term ships, which is nice. What do you call it? We're going to manage our squadron. You can see we've got 2 S-class ships there. I'm going to go ahead and... I could spend some more nanites to upgrade that, but I'm not going to. Let's see. What else can we do? Yeah, there's not a whole lot I need. So, let's really quick transfer that skeleton part into the skeleton storage where it belongs. And then, Tamriel we built can be AI voice acted. Jeez. That might, cause you problems. Let's see. A class, B class. I want a solar ship. That's what I want. Yeah, I just want a solar ship. Doesn't even have to be S class. Give me an A class solar ship and I'll, upgrade to S in due time. Oh no. I stupidly forgot to do the pulse scan, which is what I was going to do in the first place. Yeah, I want to discover all the planets in the star system. And that's how you do it. You use the pulse scanner. You could just land on each individual planet. That's the only way to consider it a discovery. But what I do instead is I go over here, then I go through this doorway here, take a right turn, left turn, and pulse. Probe. Okay. So what do we got? Grassy planet with dissonance. Corrosive planet, gamma intensive, freezing planet. Nothing I have to worry about. just going to go ahead and mark this as M0097. And then we will move on to the next star system. Yep. I don't get nauseous or like motion sick. I just get a headache. Has to do with how the current version of 3D works. The 3D illusion. Alright, let's see. Trying to find if there's like a purple star or something around here that I can... Yeah, this one, we'll go check out this purple star. Purple stars are the end game type of star that you have to actually unlock purple stars by completing all the other major quest lines in the game. And it's just like, oh yeah, by the way, a fourth of the galaxy is inaccessible to new players. Of course, I'm in the Hilbert dimension, which is an entirely different galaxy. You have to complete the main quest or go to the center of the galaxy in order to get popped out into another one. We specifically went to the Hilbert dimension, which is a quote-unquote rebuilt planet. Wait, what did that one say? That one is a mechanical planet. I don't care about that. I need to go over to the space station. Oh, that space station is abandoned, actually. Meaning that there's no possible upgrades or anything for me there. As a huge waste of time. Thankfully, my capital ship can come to purple stars. And I absolutely can take a quick dip. Okay. Voices of Tamriel. Yeah. I remember that. Okay. Let's do another pulse here, even though I know for a fact all of this isn't done yet. My goodness. Okay. So, irradiated planet, redacted moon, mechanical planet, doomed jade moon with bones, Arctic moon, isotropic planet. Yeah, there's a lot of ancient bones here. What a shame. Okay, first thing we want to do is talk to this guy. Expedition routes are ready, right? Oh, yes, new expeditions. Tell me about them. Alright. Let's do a, let's do one of these balanced, yeah. So we just take our sword and this pirate frigate. I like how I have an organic frigate as well. It's cute. But that should be enough. So we've assigned those two. And I don't really have any technology I want to give it. So this is a balanced expedition. Do I really not have enough fuel? Damn. Yeah, so there are three main races. There are other races as well, but the three main races are the Gek, which are space capitalist lizard birds. Then there's the Viking, who are they're kind of like alien monkey men, and they are you know, warriors. They live by the word of Herc. One of their ancient prophets who basically led them in rebellion against the robots. And then there's the robots themselves, the Korvex, who are religious zealots. They worship the Atlas, who they view as the god of the universe. And the Atlas is actually the god of the universe, but it doesn't require reverence. That's a construct of the Korvex. The autophage are a secret race that unlock after you do certain things. They are not accessible until you complete several major quests. Let's see. I have 10 modules. I need 2 more. And I can get the final warp core for my capital ship. That'll be nice. In the meantime, I should probably do some exosuit upgrades. Let's just take my freighter somewhere else. Well, the autophage are definitely robo dudes. That's for sure. A lot of these systems don't have people there. In fact, I can't determine anything about this, about those star systems. I need to get in my ship, which has an economy scanner and a conflict scanner. Really, I need to find a pirate system. That's what I need. Okay. Yeah, this is an abandoned Viking system, meaning that it still has a Viking economy and it still has automated production facilities, even if there's no people there to take advantage of it. What I really want is this pirate-controlled system over here. That's what we want. Glass, glass, glass. But when the glass fuses with organics, that's when you get the infestation. Okay, this is a pirate system. So we're going to immediately go into the pirate station. You can see that the exterior of the station is kind of damaged. That's how you know it's very, very pirate. We need to do some pirate quests real quick. Okay. Well, the writing got a lot better. Like, I want to say a year in. The Atlas Rises wasn't very good, nor was the Artemis quest line. But a lot of the tertiary lore got rewritten, and it's a lot better now. Hello there. Okay, yeah, this guy's just trying to sell me coordinates. No thanks. Okay, I would like to talk to you, Mr. Abandoned. Yeah, I'm just gonna buy some illegal goods from you. Good. Product received. Yes. Got any quests for me? Actually, let me see what we got here. This is a Class S hauler. Excuse me. Excuse me. How much for the Class S hauler? Make an offer on your starship. That is a Class S hauler. Looks pretty fancy. I do not see myself using it ever. I don't like that design. Oh, what a shame. Give me a good solar ship. That's a Class C solar ship. I don't want it. Give me a Class A solar ship or better, and I will, you know, turn that into something awesome. But yeah, this ship is a good design. It's just, it's a low grade. So, what a shame. Well, let's go over here and have a chit-chat with this Gek. And let's see. They want me to raid a capital ship, and I'll get a cargo bulkhead for my trouble. No, that's deliver nip-nip buds to... so I got to do some, whatchamacallit... Yeah, I'll deliver the nip-nip buds for a cargo bulkhead. I have to do some good old-fashioned smuggling. The nip-nip buds need to be delivered somewhere else. See, that's also a Class C solar ship. Nothing major about that. Kind of looking at the different ship types. Well. Let's head on out. The system authority doesn't bother you here, meaning you can, like, blow up, frigates. Like capital ship frigates. Oh, no. The pirates want to hunt me, but they really can't. They have no opportunity to do it. See, they couldn't get me. Okay. It's kind of nice if you go to photo mode. You can see that in the bottom corner where, like, I'm occupying this space. You see these symbols right here next to my finger? Those are the Stargate coordinates. And like I know my chair's blocking it most, but if my chair wasn't blocking it, you'd see the entire address for this star system, for the Stargate network. It's very special. Like, it's in photo mode. So when you take a photo, you're always going to get the like, unless you crop it out or something, you're always going to get the address of the planet that you're on in photo mode. Okay. 9 Avast. Call that pirate, yeah. Pirate system. Good. So, let's go ahead and head on up. Space doxing. You didn't know that? Yeah, I was, I call it, I was showing it to a picture to a friend, and I noticed it. Then I was like, wait, why is there a Stargate address there? Okay, a quagmire planet with the vile brood and aggressive sentinels. That sounds awful. I'm just gonna upload all the data we have. 800 nanites of discoveries. Jeez. Okay, I'm gonna throw like 9,999 runaway mold. Wait. Oh. Okay, first. Yes, keep processing that rusted metal, actually. Now, let's figure things out. Can you play the game mostly dogfighting? Jace! Not really, no. Like, this is not a space exploration game with planetary exploration elements like Elite Dangerous is. This is the opposite. This is a planetary exploration game with space exploration elements. You can, in theory, just become a space trucker, go from place to place, and, you know, buy low, sell high until you can afford a really good spaceship. But you're still missing out on a lot if you don't actually participate. Speaking of participating, that is... Hold on. We gotta figure out... Okay, we just have to smuggle our elements over here. Let's go. Daggerfall, Unity, and OpenMW are probably your longest number of hours for gaming. I understand that. Okay, first things first. I'm gonna dive into the space station. Okay. So, have you tried the new field? Hold on. So, let me do this. I know it's around here somewhere. There it is. Okay. So if I just click into it like that. Here, hold on. You have not seen the unlocking of the field operation. It was a special day, and so we dressed for the occasion. Let me set this up. Okay, it should be top desktop. There we go. And I just go over there. Now watch. We dressed for the occasion. See? For our cat boy character. Underkeep? That's a big arena. See? That's right. Strange. So yes, I played it. New apron with this pattern. She got it point is, yeah. Let me see here. You missed that? Yeah, I'll go ahead and get it's unlisted, so it's not hidden. I just took it off of the list there. An issue with the green screen. There's always an issue with the green screen. I don't care. I am exceptionally lazy when it comes to doing stuff like that. What I'm concerned about is more like, yeah, that's fine, I guess. How weird. I'm looking at the fact that it's not the green screen. It looks like the entire damn thing. I will try like turning off and on the camera because I don't know. Let's see. Damn. And then turn that back on. Yeah. It's already running better. I don't know why. Very strange. Anyway, there you go. If you are interested in that, that is there. I'd like to get back to the game now. In fact, well, this is a problem. So, I'm noticing an issue. The game has stopped refreshing. As in, like, it's dead. Yeah, I don't know what's happening anymore. Okay, let me try this. Let me try switching to main. Yeah, it's still just kind of stuck. Oh well. I just alt F4 at the game because there was nothing I could do about it. All right, so we're gonna relaunch there, but yes. You saw it flashing? Of course. It was busted for some reason. I have no idea why. Like the image just kind of broke on my end. But yeah. I've got 3 made outfits now. I've got a standard black and white one. I've got a the pink one I was wearing for Final Fantasy XIV there, and I've got a blue one. And it's really fucking funny because here, hold on. Let me pull this one up. This is I laughed really hard at this one. Like it practically took my breath away. It says mod warning. That's a lie. None of the mods are actually active because they're outdated. Let me see. What was it? Okay. The actual post. Well, there it is. Okay. So, I laughed so hard when this was earlier today. Okay, so you see that? Here you go. That one made me laugh so much. Okay. Yeah. Okay, let's get going. But yeah. My skirt here, I think it's up in the bedroom, but it matches my purple shirt and tie combo that I like. Yep. Ever tried Valheim? It's early access. I'm not interested till it's done. The only game that like I played that was similar in early access was Pal World, but that's because like absurdist comedy is kind of something I love, and Pal World is absolutely like chocked full of that, you know? But like Pal World isn't just Pokemon with guns. It's it understands that Pokemon are slaves, not friends. And so it treats them appropriately where they are literally working on an assembly line for you. It's very, very silly. But everyone was like, "Oh my God, if you're playing Valheim, if you're playing Power World, you must really like Valheim or Shrouded or, and they just kept listing other things." I'm like, no, I don't really care about that genre basically at all. I just like Power World because it's absurdist comedy. Power World has to be under attack by Nintendo because Nintendo is terrified that there's going to be more. Proxy war. Kill some predators. Kill some sentinel quads. Okay, so those are quests I can do anywhere. I don't have to do them here at all. My goodness. Yes. NS animation. I'm going to delete your message because it triggers certain words that the YouTubes don't like. But the answer is yes. Humans can be captured inside PAL spheres, and that is considered inhumane, but you can do it. I'm serious. Ever tried Death Stranding? Yes, I played a little bit of Death Stranding, and I thought that the mechanics, because it's a walking simulator, is in like you have to balance yourself, like one foot in front of the other, one foot in front of the other. You have to balance it, right? And so you can absolutely like the game feels like a really good walking simulator, but then every once in a while it'll stop being a walking simulator. You go inside and people start talking to you and your character starts talking back to them, and suddenly like I see two inhuman creatures that are like pretending to be human. They're wearing like flesh suits, and they're saying words that humans wouldn't say to each other, and I just shut the game off. That's my experience with Death Stranding. Yeah. Is like this inhuman dialogue where NPCs like where your character and an NPC will talk to each other, or an NPC will talk at you. It's just like the actual gameplay, the walking simulator part is actually pretty fun. But anytime it goes to dialogue, I just like I just shut down. I don't like it. Yep. So I think we're getting out of here. Yes. Good. Maybe try the second one if they fix the issue. I think I will consider playing the second one if I can get around to finishing the first one one of these years. But I'm definitely not going to be the first to try, the first to buy. I'm not going to be a trendsetter. I will let other people play Death Stranding 2 before me. That is fine. Okay, I'm going to do a scan here. Death Stranding seems more incoherent than Metal Gear could be. Yes. Let me see. What was the best one? It was hold on. It was.
Are you familiar with Big Chungus? Big Chungus? Yes, Big Chungus, the world-renowned meme of an oversized cartoon rabbit. What does some dumb joke have to do with your plan? Everything, Snake. This isn't about jokes. This is about legacy. Do you even know who Big Chungus is? He's just some cartoon rabbit. Not just some rabbit. The most famous rabbit in cinematic history. The one and only Bugs Bunny. Bugs Bunny? The Looney Tunes character? The very same. In 1941, during the peak years of the Looney Tunes franchise, A cartoon was released named Wabbit Twubble, where Bugs Bunny faces off with his longtime rival, Elmer Fudd. But for just a moment, to mock the foolish Elmer, Bugs inflates himself to a comically bloated form, a moment that lasts only 3.4 seconds in an 8-minute and 22-second long cartoon. 3.4 seconds. That's all the time Big Chungus had ever existed. And yet decades later, he would become more famous than Bugs Bunny, despite being Bugs Bunny himself. You see, Snake, memes control history, and I shall use the power of memes to control my own destiny. Do you honestly think Chuck Jones or Mel Blanc could have expected internet trolls to deify a character that doesn't even exist? Make him far more infamous than his own true identity as Bugs Bunny? Big Chungus lives on as the dominant meme. And that, brother, is what I intend to do. I will not let myself be cursed by my recessive memes.
The sad part is if you played Metal Gear Rising, that canonizes that clip that we just watched. It all makes sense within Metal Gear's lore if you play Rising. Seriously. Okay. 10. It should be M010. That's it. Yeah. I think that, yeah, because that is correct. Good, good. Now, let's go. We are going to go deliver that package. That's what we set out to do. Where is the delivery? Haha, we need to grab it there. Smuggle goods, okay. There it is. Unfortunately, we may end up getting caught by the system authority. But I have ideas. Hopefully we don't get caught. We shall see. You half expected to see me with a dress on tonight. But I was wearing a skirt earlier. In my previous stream, I was wearing my purple shirt with my purple skirt. Now I'm just wearing khakis and suit jacket. This is actually a suit jacket, by the way, believe it or not. Okay, people, you know, like, I've never worn a suit on camera, I've said. No, this is actually a real suit jacket. Seriously. Approximate location. Yeah, this one's actually pinstriped. You can't really make it out very well. You might like to be really close to some pinstripes on it. But yeah. Let me turn down stuff. There you go. Game's turned down. Crap. It's this way. Let's do this. I'm going to take off and go over there, yes. Fuck! Fuck, land! Okay. Woo! The system authority almost caught me. Oh, well. Let's see. I need to scan some things real quick. These trees. Units received. Okay. Let's scan some more plants. The system authority almost caught me with the with the contraband, but I managed to get out of my ship in time. Wait. Straight ahead. I see it. I see the target. Damn. I know I said I see the target, but... Wow. Do I have to deliver it here? Yeah, there it is. Hello, sir. Please take your, This is the shipping agent. What the hell? Why is my staff floating around? There we go. I enjoy these 10 nip-nip buds. Quest complete. I can now return to the bounty master in a second. First things first. I need to dig a hole, grab that buried technology. Anything else? I guess I should discover this section. Why not? Yep. Okay. My goodness. Alright. Brand new to the game. Probably played for 4 hours. What should you do first? So, my recommendation is that you do the main quest. The, up until you get access to the anomaly. And you'll be able to access the anomaly via your quick menu. You'll be able to summon it in space. And that is the social hub of the game. There's a ton of technology unlocks and stuff that are at the anomaly. You'll be able to turn in nanites for all kinds of upgrades for your character. And that is your primary progression path for a lot of things. You don't have to use the anomaly. Like, there are ways to get things in the galaxy normally. But it's difficult. It's really rough. Speaking of rough, can I use the hovercraft to go up this hill? Let's find out. Let's find out. Straight up, hell yeah. I mean, I do have a... Oh, geez, almost, yeah. Glorious. Frickin' hovercraft. Love it. Okay, now I can get to my ship. Cool. All right. Well, let's get going. So, let's do a pulse jump. Now, where are we going next? I suppose the answer is the anomaly. By the way, that's the anomaly. You'll be able to summon it. And that's where all the goodies are. And also the social hub where you meet other players easily. And then you can, like, form a group with other people if you want. You don't have to, but you can form a group with other people if you want and come out, and you'll be in the group leaders area. Or in a different area if you choose to pick up a group quest at the Nexus, but that's entirely up to you. Let me see here. DLC. You mean update? Is it better than Starfield? I'd say this game is better than Starfield. Like, the base game is, for sure. The reason I'd say that is because there's a core gameplay loop, wandering around planets, picking up stuff. Wandering around, Starfield's open worlds doesn't quite land the same. Doesn't get you the same, rewards. Let me go ahead and do this really quick. Alright, I'm gonna grab that ferrite dust. I'm gonna throw a bunch of... Hold on. Being distracted. Let me see. The, yeah, when someone sees a Half-Life character and says, "It's the toilet meme," it's like, you die a little bit inside. Because, you know, they have lost their true identity as Half-Life, and they become the toilet. Okay, counterfeit circuits. There we go. Oh yeah. Hell yeah. Prismatic feathers. Excellent. Okay, we have to go back to that previous star system, the pirate one. I want to see if I can just use this base terminus to teleport there. Probably can't. Network restricted, clearance not granted. So I haven't done enough quests for them yet. Let's go turn it in really quick. Yeah. Wait, what's this? That is a Class B fighter. I don't need that. What kind is this? This is a salvaged Class A. Got it. No big deal. Okay, let's go back to the previous star system now. Turn in our quest. Pick up some more contraband. I need to do maybe a carrier fighting quest. Something like that. We shall see. Meantime, I'm going to poke at a couple things in different windows. Hee hee ho ho. Alright. Let me see here. Alright. Onwards and sideways. Alright. You only played 12 hours of No Man's Sky? You know that you've not played nearly enough? Yes. I need to go turn in that quest real quick. Hold on. I've taken the contraband. Yes, hello. Deposit. Give me the cargo bulkhead. Hell yeah. Now, I would like to go raid this starship. We're going to attack the capital ship real quick. I'm also going to buy a bunch of contraband real quick. Yeah. These three. Product received. Yeah. Contraband. Okay, let's get out of here. I keep looking at these starships. I'm like, that's a Class C solar ship. That's also a Class C. So I'm trying to find a good solar ship that is a Class S Explorer ship. Huh. I'm looking at this. Yeah, hello, welcome, friend. I want to see your starship. That is a Class S Explorer ship. It's pretty neat. It's got shield strength and range, but no, I don't want it. That's fine. I'll just go the Moolah. So what I do is I buy things in one star system and I sell them in another star system. And I've just been doing that. Oh, jeez, what is this? This is a Class S hauler. Why are there so many Class S's in this star system, and why are none of them solar ships? Seriously, I freaking love solar ships. Hello there. Let me see what your ship looks like. I'm gonna make an offer on your ship. Yeah. Yeah, that's just a hauler. I don't like its design. I'm looking for a good solar ship. In the meantime, I'm gonna continue using this Class A Sentinel ship, which is huge. Let's see. But as far as Moolah goes, yeah, space trucking, exactly. Exactly. Well, what I'm gonna do now is I'm gonna pulse jump and look for potential victims. Hostile scan detected, really? Well, let's go talk. It seems you're in luck, stranger. We sell protection for passing voyagers. It's a dangerous system, after all. There are rumors of vicious pirates. I'm not paying you any money. You were warned. Our protection's withdrawn.
Hostile ships approaching.
Okay. Go. Drain this guy's, yep. And then destroy him. Good. We got his pirate transponder. More importantly, there are 2 more ships here. There we go. See, I'm draining his shields and applying them to my own with my phase beam. That's the trick I use. There it is, folks. Let's do that. Loop around. There we go. Yeah, he's being a real bastard. Trying to, yeah, we keep jousting, which isn't really how this should be, but hey. There we go. That's better. Draining his shields, and they are broken. I need to use the scatter blaster on him before he regenerates his shields. Jeez, come on. There we go. He's dead. Moving on. Next. You. Yes, you. I need to drain his shields. Same deal. That's how my ship works currently. I just use the phase beam to drain his shields in the event that, oh, I can escape. I mean, I could escape if I wanted to, but I don't really care about that. All the yellow trails are ships that belong to my fleet. So the red trails belong to enemies. The yellow trails belong to ships that are allied to me. And then green are just like generally good guys, or lawful ships. But what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna pulse jump out here. Actually, hold on. You know what? Fuck it. We're in a pirate system. The space police can't come and help anybody in the event that I want to cause mayhem. So if I look at this cargo pod, that's magnetized ferrite. If I look at this cargo pod, it's counterfeit circuits. I want these. Good. Now then, magnetized ferrite. Oh, my standing with the outlaws increased because I was, and my Gek standing dropped a little bit, which is fine, honestly. I don't mind a whole lot. But yeah, DNA samples. These are stolen goods are now forfeit. Wait, what? Oh, jeez, the shields of the capital ship were protecting this pod. That's funny. Yeah, the Gek don't like it when I do this, but guess what? They can go to hell. The outlaws like me more because of what I'm doing. Yeah, I'm a legend apparently. Okay, fair enough. Let's get out of here. Prismatic feathers. These are all goods that you like. Technically, I am losing reputation with the Gek. It's no big deal. I'll regain it later. In the meantime, these are all illegal goods that I'm going to be turning around and making a profit on in a different star system. In the meantime, I need to repair my Crimson Core. Let's go ahead and shove a warp cell in there. Oops. My bad. Didn't mean to do that. Okay, we're going to do a pulse jump and look for a particular ship. We are searching for a capital ship in deep space. And here we go. Stop. Our job is to destroy all of its cargo pods. Oops. Hey, whoa. I lost like 2/3 of my shields there. Can I regenerate my shields by chance? Thank you. That is not working. Yeah, about that. I need to phase beam one of these guys. Yeah. Look, let me just steal some of your shields, okay? Thank you. Good. I need to get the rest of those cargo pods now. Hey. Okay, that's one. And, whoa. Let me see. Trying to figure out how I can get the rest of those cargo pods. There we go, got some moon ether. And that's it. That's all I need to do. I don't need to destroy the capital ship. I've actually done everything I needed to do. So, I can return to the Bounty Master now without problems. At least that's what I have chosen to believe. In reality, we're going to destroy these ships. How many ships? Oh, God, there's like 4 ships in this attack fleet. How terrifying. Okay. Doesn't matter. I'm going to destroy them all. Yep. That's one. Give me your stuff. Star Silk. Hell yeah. That's some good loot. All right. Yeah, these are lawful NPCs. The green ones. Which is extra funny considering, you know, I am executing piracy, of course. So, it is really funny. Whoa, hello. I'll just hand in a bunch of Gek cultural relics, and my sins will be forgiven. Good. What do we got? I'm the nuisance. Oh, nice. I got a War Piper core. All right, there should be one more. Two more. Damn. I am the nuisance. Okay, here we go. My friendly ship got in the way. Go figure. Okay, good. One more to go. This is the last ship. That rusted metal is unnecessary. Go figure. Okay. We've destroyed his shields. Now we can destroy his ship. Got him. Hell yeah. We are now free to travel. Yeah, we're free to travel. Cool. We don't need to fight the capital ship anymore. We just need to travel on back to the Bounty Master. What freighter do I have? My freighter is called it's the Derelict. It's a Class A derelict freighter that is bright pink. It's called the Meowminator. Yes. Here, yeah, it's a Class A derelict, Class A pirate dreadnought. Yeah. That's what it is. I need to build some more fuel. Good. There's my living frigate. Okay. Where are we going now?
Warning. Threat detected.
Ooh, an elite pirate ship? Please do. Where are you? I'm gonna go hunt that pirate. By the way, if I kill a pirate, that is considered a reputation bonus. So, I will be favored for this. Even though it's technically infighting between two pirates. I'll get some reputation for this. There we go. He's elite, but same strategy still works. I just drain his shields until I kill him with the scatter blaster, see? It shreds the hull nice and good. Okay, and now I should get some reputation. Yep. Cool, 400,000 units and Gek reputation, yes. So let's head on back to the Bounty Master. Does No Man's Sky have a crazy in-game / out-of-game economy like EVE Online or Star Citizen? Absolutely not. Not even a bit. It's got an economy for NPCs. Specifically, you can buy low and sell high from NPC markets, but there is no player trading economy to speak of. You can give a player stacks of items, but like the game can be played entirely single player and stuff, so yeah. Anyway, like how I clipped through the wall there, that was really funny. Cosmetic chaos. Okay. Let's go have a chit chat with our NPC over here. Hello, Bounty Master. Yeah, I was gonna say. Turning quest. You bet. Now, safely deliver Moon Ether. There's nothing else I want to do here, so let's go have a chit chat with you. I'm gonna buy more of your stolen goods. And now I'm gonna go to a nearby star system to go turn it all in. I'm wondering if I can use this, the teleport network. Clearance not granted. So in other words, I need to raise my reputation more with the pirates. That's unfortunate. We'll go do it in another pirate star system, I think. Since there's really nothing here for me at the moment, and I really want to get rid of my stolen goods. So, let's do this. Okay, who's teleporting in? There they are. Okay. Unfortunately for you guys, I kind of want the loot in your spaceship. So, let's let's see. I'm gonna ignore that. Gold. What else? Gold. Nothing in that cargo pod. Uranium. Okay, so these are non-pirate. It's got to be over here then. Like some of these illegal goods. Gra, hell yeah. Stolen DNA samples. I am the Dread Pirate. First spawn relics. I have hit rank 7 with the Outlaws. Yeah, that capital ship wants to kill me because I've been, you know, plundering their stuff. It's just not doing a very good job at it, at getting me, I mean. And let's get out of here, fuck it. Okay. Let's go. Incoming fleet frequency, I don't care about that. Let's warp. The game wasn't planned to be multiplayer. What happened was Sean Murray. Sean Murray is a big dork, and he was terrified with people asking him questions. So he just said, yeah, sure, yeah, a little, yeah. Terrified to disappoint. He just said, yeah, sure, yeah. Like, answered in the affirmative to, like, everything everybody asked. If you look at it now, you go back and look at the footage, you can tell he was just terrified the entire time. He's like a deer in headlights. All right, let's see here. That doesn't excuse what he did, but it explains it. The fact is they did not plan for multiplayer, and they ended up retroactively adding it, which is a terrifying thing to do. Single-player games are not easily retrofitted to be multiplayer. Let's see here. There are boxes with sticker for multiplayer, yeah. Whoop. Their publisher, you know, thought, oh, they're gonna have multiplayer, and then they didn't. There's only one edition of the game that had the sticker, but yeah, it's really scary. This golden station looks incredible. Let's see. Okay, here we go. 4 million. 5 million. People ask, how do you get this much money? This is how. 900,000. We just it's stolen goods. Yep. Units received. I'm just gonna sell that fossil because I don't feel like putting it away properly. Units received. Okay, so I still have that cargo bulkhead. I just haven't done anything with it. Should have summoned my capital ship, but I didn't. Hello, Mr. Corvex. I need to kill some Sentinel quads to get that frigate module. Please do. What's this? This quantum processor is by repairing a damage. I don't think I'm going to do that. No. Wait, is that a kill creatures quest that I missed? That is a kill creatures quest. Doesn't matter what the reward is. Kill creatures can be done naturally alongside of other things. So it's always worth getting. Okay, let's go up and grab our, what do you call it? Our entitlements. That's what I call them. When you raise your rank with the guild, you're able to just get free stuff every station you visit, so. Anomaly detector, warp hyper core, and 5 ion batteries. Hell yeah. Oh, that launch thruster module, let's pick that up. Curious about that one. Launch thrust is... So, I can't deal with that now, but it'll be nice to have at a later point in time. Wait a second. I need to look at my spaceship. My spaceship has other things to sell. My inventory had a lot to sell, but my spaceship has stuff to sell as well. Holy crap. Okay, so we go over here. Yep. Star Silk.
Units received.
Gold. Silva. Let's see. I'm gonna get rid of all the pirate transponders.
Units received.
But yeah, like the Moon Ether, DNA samples,
Received.
Gra Gra.
Units received.
Yeah, we're at 508 million units at the moment because we just, you know, smuggled a whole ton of stuff in. Technically, we tanked some of our Gek reputation for that, but who cares? We are doing well. Let's get out of here. Okay, before we go anywhere else, I'd like to summon my capital ship. Maybe. Because I can't warp it here. I wonder if I'm in a type of star system that I don't have the thing to yet. I don't think that's the case. It would have said I don't have the appropriate hyperdrive, so what I really have to do is I just have to move far enough away from the station that I can pulse jump, and from there I should be able to bring my capital ship in. Yeah, there we go. Perfect. Okay. You can't kill the sandworms as far as I know, but you can kill the lesser worms. Like there are smaller, they're called Titan worm barrows, and you can kill some of the lesser worms, but not the big one. Just the ones that congregate around. They'll like spit acid at you and stuff. They're directly enemies. Unlike the rest. Do a scan. Wow. Ice planet, lifeless planet, grassy planet, blighted planet. That blighted planet has ancient bones. Nah. Damn, there's aggressive sentinels here. There are aggressive sentinels on multiple areas. I don't like this at all. The fungal planet especially. I guess this blighted planet might be the way to go. Let's go over there. Have I ever played a Spider-Man game? Yes. Yes, I played Spider-Man for the Game Boy. I'm not joking. Okay. So, let's get going. Away we go. We've marked a location, so we're gonna go to it. There's the marked planet. Just have to move away from our capital ship in order to pulse jump. There we go. Okay. Checking something real quick. Whoops. Poking at a thing while the game pixelates. Thanks, pixelating live stream. This is all looking normal. Okay, we're fine. Okay. 27 seconds left. Wait, what? What's this? Ship. Purchase goods from entity? Sure. I'm gonna go ahead and tell you this. Not hermetic seal. What else? Confetti ball neck. Yeah. The encoder can't handle too much at once. It's, even if I doubled or tripled the bit rate, it would still pixelate due to how the encoder functions. What's happening here? Stop trying to trade with me. Get out of here. Like roving traders everywhere. It's no problem. As I was saying, could be able to go straight down here. That's like, what, 50? It's a minute if I want to go without pulse jumping. Screw that. That's much better. Alright. I don't see anything, so... Whoa, it's a cube!
Weather update. Storm clearing.
Storm clearing. Okay. So we found an interesting planet. Is that what I think it is? Glowing, floating crystals. Hopefully we don't run into too many sentinels. If we are okay, we'll go ahead and mine the crap out of them. So the best way to mine these resources in particular isn't to mine them with your mining laser, but rather to summon a Minotaur down, a mobile suit, right? And then, ta-da! So what we do is we mine the, what do you call it, the floating minerals there. And as you can see, they all become high-grade minerals. Unfortunately, that Sentinel does not like us. The Sentinel also can't stop us.
Sentinel drones activated.
Yeah. Like, seriously. There's not much they can do about it, as you can see. Well, they are hitting my shields, yes, but there is basically nothing they can do. It is quite silly, as you can see. Like, the Sentinels will try to get me, but then we just hit them like that. And you see, it is quite silly. So, again, just target this thing, hit with the lightning bolt, and then afterward, just hit it with a few of these. And there's not a whole lot the Sentinels can do about it. They just die. So I will break that container, of course. There we go.
Warning. Sentinel combat unit deployed.
Yep. Good deeds like the free update rarely show up on the Google. Yeah, the algorithm. It's true. It's true. They almost never do. Okay. I'm going to do now is I'm going to get out and start scanning. Yeah, because those Sentinels really want to kill me now.
Units received.
There's some bones here, but I don't care about those too much. Oh, whoop. Yep. People crave negative news. It's true.
Units received.
My social media
Received.
has become a lot more serene
Received.
since I
Units received.
began just blocking anyone who comes at anyone else for any reason, which is like 85% of the internet. So now I'm getting like crafting projects and like indie devs and stuff like that. Oh, someone has a government tag on their name. You know, blocked. Someone has a what do you call it? A news journalism tag. Blocked. Like anyone's coming at anyone else for any reason, blocked. And I've distilled it down to pure entertainment. You know, like normal video games, indie devs.
Recharge.
You know, like discussing media, movies, stuff like that. You know, again, people talking about what they ate, or you know, the different what do you call it? Like their different crafting projects, arts and crafts. I mean, like I've distilled my social media down to just what I want, and not all the bullshit. And you know, basically, anyone who comes at me only gets one shot, because I'm just going to, you know, mute them afterward. That's it. Like, I do not care anymore. My primary agenda is to have fun, and anything that gets in the way of that can go fuck off and die, basically. That's so, you know, overly negative accounts just get blocked instantly. I'm not saying you can't be you can't criticize video games or whatever, but you know, you can tell when someone's doing trolling versus legitimately criticizing a game. Whoop, let me see here. I know I've done both. Lol. Okay. Let me go ahead and use a map. But yeah, I've just kind of I'm just kind of done dealing with the internet's bullshit and things that people you know, again, the people who thrive on negativity. I'm just done with it. I am here to have fun. And if someone disapproves of my fun, I just, I'm just like, okay, goodbye. It does not advance my, sorry, it does not increase, if it doesn't increase my enjoyment, then I have no reason to interface with it. Let's scan these rocks. Units received. But yeah, I'm the opposite of what all the YouTube channels are doing right now. You know, jumping into the drama, calling people names, labels, whatever. Like, I'm really done with that. Okay, so my drop pod is 5 hours that way. I'm gonna grab my spaceship and get out over there. Yes. My goodness. Okay. He said it's not just legitimate criticism of video games. It's the modern landscape of media. Yes. So politics is free entertainment, but you can overload yourself with exposure. Yeah. That's why I'm kind of just done with it ultimately. Although it's funny because a lot of my interests are deemed by certain people to be inherently political by nature of them existing. So it's not like so it's more the discussion of politics that are banned, not the existence of them, because again, there are people out there who get angry that things exist. The mere existence of certain things is deemed to be political. It's just like, well, damn. Okay, we found a trade depot right here. Hell yeah. What a nice area there. Interesting how my staff is stuck like this. How long have you been playing No Man's Sky? This playthrough about 80 hours, but if we pull open my what do you call it? My Steam, it says I've been playing the whole game for 1,108 hours. Now, I did not play it on release because I deemed it to be garbage on release. And after the quote-unquote Beyond update, I started playing it. Yeah. You're about 10 hours in, loving it? Yes. The version that exists now is much, much better than the version that existed back then. But, yeah, who are you, Mr. Traveler? I approach not the Traveler. It's you, isn't it? The dawn of the Travelers, the early days of the universe. Don't give up hope. Vision of the possible future. So here I am. I see. This inspires me, honestly. Say it inspires me. The traveler grins, claiming that they knew I would say this. They give me a gift to honor my past, which is some nanites. I'd actually like to get your wait, I want to know where you came from. That's some nanites, yeah. Traveler offers me a place nearby. Okay. So there should be an unknown grave about 20 minutes that way. We should go there first before we go do the drop pod. But in the meantime, let's go ahead and pick this up. Sell anything we can. I don't actually think there is anything we need to sell at the moment. I kind of want to crack open those glowing minerals, but at the same time, not the moment. Hold on. Screw it. I like how my my staff is just kind of stuck. Like, it's not... Yeah, I can't do anything with it. Whoa, there we go. Yeah? It's broken. I have no idea why. Oh, well, let's pretend like I don't have to use my weapon. Okay. Yeah, it's only going to take like 20 seconds to get over there. That'll be perfect. But yeah, the big things to keep an eye out for No Man's Sky is that when you advance far enough, like you complete the main quest and some other quests, you will get access to the 4th race, the autophages. And they're really cool. And more importantly, after you finish the autophage quest line, you'll get access to a new set of star systems, the purple stars. So, in other words, like, never give up on questing. Like, there's always more quests to do and more content locked behind stuff. I haven't even touched upon a lot of the things in quests. I'm just saying, like, if you keep playing, you're gonna keep running into great stuff. Yeah, you just got to the anomaly. That's what I'm saying, though. Like, just keep doing quests. It's good stuff. Anyway, exosuit tells me to abandon my ship. Did not take the offer. Okay, I'm gonna extract your glyph. I leave the traveler in peace. Good. So that memory fragment we just picked up, let's crack that open. That is a hyperdrive module. I do not need that. You accidentally found the quest for the Minotaur? Yeah, the quest for the Minotaur is pretty good. That is a buried technology module. Hold on. Let me... Yeah, it says buried technology module. It's been buried in, I guess, oxygen. In the atmosphere. That's procedural generation gone a little bit wrong. That's fine. Wait, is that chromatic metal? Interesting. You can get chromatic metal inside these rocks. I don't care about that too much. I need to get back to my ship. All right. Let's travel. Hop out. Hop back in. It's about 5 minutes if I were to fly in atmosphere. But we're gonna leave the atmosphere. I'm gonna pulse jump around. What the heck was that? That is a freighter. I'm gonna ignore that frigate going through the atmosphere. And instead, I'm going to pulse jump around the planet. That's better. Gets us there a lot faster. We go to that drop pod, crack it open, and get an additional, what do you call it, inventory slot real quick. Whoop. What an interesting landing spot. Okay. Go over here. Grab, yeah, save and chart. No problem. Okay. From here, let's see. What do we got? Exosuit module, yes. Cool. So as you can see, we add an additional slot. That'll do it. We're out of here. Drop pod's finished. Now, let's figure out... We're done with this planet for right now. I think we're done with this star system for right now, actually. Let's have a look at our current log. Then the herd... Okay, none of these quests need to be done here. But it looks like there's citizen requests available at my, bases. So, rather than doing that, let's... First things first. Discoveries. And then that'll be... M0101. 101. That's our 101st star system. Okay, let's warp to a new one real quick. Do you have a nice paradise planet? Not on this playthrough. I've encountered nice paradise planets in other playthroughs, but not this one. It's a damn shame, too. Most of the time when I encounter what should be a nice paradise planet, instead it's like a marsh planet or something. Like, no, that's not what I was looking for. Okay. So what we'll do is we'll put these on. There we go. Whoops. I have to go behind the ear like that. Yeah. They sit behind the ear. There we go. That's better. Okay. As I was saying, let's scan there. Tritium hyperclustus. No problem. We will sell a lot of these tritium hyperclustus. Before I do anything else, I need to summon my capital ship. So I want to be able to sell directly from it. Then we're going to the space station. This is kind of a ritual. We do things in order. We go to the space station, see if they're... Oh, whoa! That was interesting. Definitely not working as intended, but it was interesting. Okay, I was going to say, though. Thought we had a way to make those stand up a little more. Oh, it doesn't matter. Very silly. Okay. So... Hello there, mission agent. I need to kill 2 predators. That is just a universal quest. No problem there. Hunt dangerous pirates will get us a reactor. No, I don't need any of these quests. They're all kind of bad. But we go over here. Galactic trade. And I think... I don't see anything I really care about. Let's try again. Tritium hyperclusters, get out. Units received, indeed. Okay, we're good. Let's head on up here. Hello there. What do we got? Exosuit expansion unit? Yes, I'll take that. Hypercore, 5 ion batteries. Yes. Oh, hello there. I was wondering about getting hit. Nah, I'm not going to bother with him right now. Instead, what I would like to do is buy an exosuit expansion slot. And I have a second one I can grab afterward. So we just do this. And you can see... Yep. Bam. So that's... Just push this down. Push these 2 down. We just want to keep expanding our exosuit with more and more slots. It's good stuff. Anything else I want to do before I go in other directions? That is an interesting looking shuttle. It's a Pillar of the Sun. Not what I need. In fact, I need none of these ships. I need to go find a pirate not station. Jeez, one of those pirate star systems again. I think I should go over to a Gek system and turn in a bunch of artifacts before I do that, just in case I accidentally piss off the Gek more than I already have. We're gonna use our planetary beacon to check out all the planets in the star system. Then we'll label this star system, and then we'll go over to our settlements real quick using the teleporter in our capital ship. Since Our settlements absolutely want our help. Let's go ahead and do that. Fungal mound, noxious plant, nuclear plant, reeking planet, which has the vile brood and scrap on it, and an overgrown dissonance planet. Yeah, I don't want any of this, but I will go ahead and mark the system as M0102, which is just the order in which we've discovered them. Okay, this marks our journey of discovery. My goodness. Said, Sean Murray's gonna ruin the DLC industry. Hold on. Let me do this real quick. Okay. So, what you're talking about is specifically, it's free update time. No, Sean, I have money. Is that what you're talking about? Okay. Now then. Let's see. Okay. I'm debating what I want to do here. I'm gonna take this cargo bulkhead and shove it into my capital ship. Yeah. Not that one. Getting so close, yet so far. Yeah, more storage, thank you. Cool. My freighter's getting stronger all the time. It's called the Meowminator. It's a big pink pirate dreadnought. Okay. You need No Man's Sky 2K25 for $80 with microtransactions. Please take your money. Jeez. Yeah. You can't catch up, so you'll have procedurally generated shit for life. I'm in the Hilbert dimension, and I'm already 102 star systems in. Like, I'm in a completely different galaxy from the default one. This is a rebuilt galaxy. It's really funny. Jeez. I'm just looking at this like there's a little bow here. And it's very silly. It like has a little bell on it. But yeah. A couple people said, hey, I was expecting you to be wearing a dress. And the answer is that was like 2 days ago when I was wearing a dress. But earlier today I was wearing a skirt with my dress shirt and tie. It was color coordinated as well. Be surprised when it's like 80 degrees. It's skirts are actually pretty nice. But then, you know, then I just got what do you call it, khakis. The answer is to everyone who asks, pretty random. It's all pretty random. But that's fun. Being random is fun. I'm not rolling a dice or anything, but I am being very silly. You said airflow? Yes, absolutely. So I got a... Here, hold on. So if I go over here to the side... Jeez. Okay. That's what I was saying. Jeez. Sorry. I have to fix this. Far out. Out. One out. Okay, good. So what I was saying is this fan here blowing directly at me. And so during the extreme heat, yeah, it's pretty good. But I have a standing desk. Not everyone's seen it. Let me pick it up real quick. So I've got this standing desk here, and you can see I can control the game from this laptop here, and so it's really nice. in that regard. I can just like stand here and do that. I'm hoping within the next month or two to get a treadmill, like a pad you can pick up and take away. It's called a walking pad. It can't go over like 4 miles an hour, but the idea is I want to be able to play my games while I walk, you know, because I sometimes do streams which are like 12 hours long, and I'm like, that's kind of a problem. I don't even have my shirt tucked in. Like I'm very, very slobby right now. In fact, what do you call it? There we go. Anyway. Yeah, it's just slowly getting things set up there, you know? Okay. Let's get going. Said CK3 tried planning content around DLC. Having significantly larger free content update. Then buying DLC, people got angry. Now they're appeasing with less free stuff. Yeah, I get that. Okay. My goodness. Yeah, you can actually get the chromatic ship trail in the anomaly. It's literally just a technology module that slots in next to your pulse engine and just replaces the vapor trail with this. Now, let's see.
Hostile scan detected.
Really? Space pirates? In my star system? It seems you're in luck, stranger. We sell protection. I'm not paying you 1,000,000 units for nothing. Sorry, get out. You were warned, our protection is withdrawn. We're gonna kill this guy.
Hostile ships approaching.
Okay. So, here we go. Whoa! I need to zoom around. Naraka's sword. Come on. There it is. Cool. We have a phase beam that leeches their shields and gives the shields to me. In other words, I'm basically unkillable as long as I have a target that I'm stealing the shields of. And so as soon as their shields go down, I switch to my scatter blaster and shred their hull, which is basically just a space shotgun. It's actually called a positron injector, not actually a scatter blaster. But the point is, you can see how unfortunate it is to be this guy. I have the yellow trails are my ships. The green trails are the local authority. And the local authority is not letting these guys off. It's really funny. Yeah. There we go. And that's it. A lot of, yeah. Okay, let me check something really quick. Here we go. Oh, wow. Okay. Wait, I hear pew pew. What's going on? Oh, they're fighting each other. I don't have to worry about that. I have checked out the local star systems. No, I don't need anything here. I was thinking about going to one of the planets in the star system, but I just don't think that's gonna happen. Oh, I know. Yeah, you said pew pew haha. Well, there's a game called Onichambra Origin, and in it there's one of the main villains. She becomes a playable character after you beat the game, kind of just as like a bonus mode, and she has this gigantic thing that looks like a bazooka, but it's actually a laser gun. And so she goes, pew pew, like out loud as she like fires it. It's very annoying. It's incredible. just how annoying they made it. Alright, let's see here. I'm gonna use this gateway to get to one of my other bases. Let me see. Your settlements. Okay, I'm gonna go over here. Yep, settler request pending. Okay, we're gonna warp over there and see what the autophages want of us. This is important stuff. Okay. Here we go. Wow, I've never seen this planet not completely covered in fecal matter. Okay, let's go over to the settlement database. We're gonna call this the Dirt Fire Waltar. There we go. I renamed it to Dirt Fire. Are we actually... Our productivity is low. We're acquiring debt. That's what we're getting. We are acquiring debt. Let's go have a chat. This is our overseer terminal. I would like to see the citizen request. All right, they let me see here. If the citizenry wants a festival to celebrate the equinox. It's expensive, but 82% of the citizens approve of the spending. All right, 59,000 unit debt versus -1 happiness. I'd rather get +4 happiness, so let's go for it. I'm approving the event. Yeah, I'm approving the event. It's increased our debt, but that's fine. We're celebrates the coming of the Titan Worm. Oh, this is a festival. Damn. I mean, yeah, that was worth the increased debt. Like, everyone's setting off fireworks and celebrating. Hell yeah. Okay. I'm on board with that. Let me go over here and figure out... I need to conclude this. Let's open this area up. Open the building. Good. The retail area has been opened. During the celebration, we got a retail area. How nice. Okay. Yep, space. Well, I use the space shotgun both on the ground and on and in space. I'm kind of committed. Ooh, curious deposit. Let's go ahead and really quick. 300 nanites. Yes, yes, and more yes. Continue to give me nanites. Thank you. Oh, yeah, I marked that. I put a save beacon over there because that's where the curious deposits respawn. I'm not going to bother with that right now. Oh, jeez. No, you don't. You just die and give me your oxygen. Thank you. All right, let's go figure out what's going on with these different buildings. I'm curious about it. So what's the deal with this retail area? This retail area has increased productivity, but also has upkeep cost per day. Looks like I can upgrade it to a Class B. Let's do that right now. The retail area is going to take how long to upgrade? 2 hours. Fair enough. I'm upgrading that to a Class B. Yes. Can I use the retail? No, I can't use it while it's upgrading, which makes sense. Let's upgrade the rest of this place and just dare to be sad. Let's see. What is this? Okay. Oh, okay. You can only upgrade one area specifically. Fair enough. But we're gonna upgrade everything. That's for sure. It's just gonna take some time. I got like tons and tons and tons of chromatic metal. I wish I could pay off the debt right now. Just like, hey, I want to pay off this settlement's debt. Can I do that? And the answer is no. You cannot. You can acquire more debt, though. Enjoy your debt per second. Hello there. How you doing? Wait, this is the Overseer's office. Can I upgrade that? No. Oh well. Let me see. Manage all settlements. And then my other one, yeah, the Autobots rollout crossing is just awful. That's fine. There's just nothing to do. Actually, let's go over to that one right now. Let's do that. Let's go have a look. So we go over to your settlements. I should just abandon all the settlements, give up on this ever-increasing debt. Ah, well. It's not that big a deal. Anyway. So. No big deal here. Okay. Using the terminal, what do we got? Nothing. Like this one is as good as dead too. Any buildings that we can kind of use? There's a warehouse there. There's a multi-barn, a small home, habitation unit, domestic unit, standard home. Yeah, let's go over to that multi-barn, I think. Autophage synthesis terminal. Wait, what? In other words, I can make autophage. Oh, never mind. This is how we extract void motes. And staff can we get? Like, I'm looking at this. There's a claw, battery. Nothing else I care about there. Let's see. Nah. I'm not making a staff assembly right now, but I would like to see about this multi-barn. Is that what this is? I had to move far enough away to get it identified. That's a habitation unit. Multi-barn. I want to go to the multi-barn. Upgrade this thing. There's the terminal. Okay. I can't upgrade it. Interesting. I'm wondering if, like, any of these can be upgraded at all. It's very, yeah. It can be upgraded to an advanced living unit. How? Like, there's no option for it. Are they just in too much debt to do that, or what? Standard home. Yeah. I'm wondering what's stopping me. Oh, well. Too bad. Let's get out of here. Geez, the fact there's no Stargate here pisses me off so much. I just realized, like, this autophage settlement sucks. Like, I can't do anything about this section. Okay. Anyway, once we get far enough out, let's head over to my capital ship. My capital ship. Good. I suppose I could always make a run for the center of the galaxy. That might be fun. Alright. We're fine. We're fine. Okay. So, I don't know why I used the planetary probe. Like, we've already been to this star system. Okay. Where I actually want to go is, if we go to space stations, I want to go to, should be, it's 81, 84. Yeah, I want to head over. I'm still not granted for this one, Chase. 94. 94 is the current system. We're pretty close to it. My goodness. And you spend your own money like a patrician. I really wish you could, but it doesn't seem to be that way. Yeah. It's very interesting how that system works. What's this? I'm looking at these different starships. I need to go to Pirate Systems and deal with some shenanigans. Oh. Let's get out. I don't know why I can't upgrade the autophage buildings when I can upgrade all the other buildings, like in the other settlement. And my other settlement's in debt as well, so it's not like there's anything out of the ordinary. Okay. Let's go ahead and warp to a new star system. Speaking of which, oh god, we're on the outer ring. I just realized, like, we are way out there. Like, we are nowhere near the center of the galaxy. Strange it is. We can warp very fast, very far, though. You know what? Let's go. Let's dare to be stupid and use a black hole. The black hole will probably damage some of my equipment. Who cares? But, you know, it'll be fun. Okay. Rather than going directly into the Stargate, I'm actually going to summon my capital ship. Then I'm going to go to the space station. And what we're going to do is we're first going to go check out the space station's utility. Let me do this. Let me summon my capital ship right in front of the space station. That'll make things easier. Good. As I was saying. Oh, geez. The space station's a minute away. Holy crap. What was I saying, though? So, I'm going to go to the space station, see about getting a job there. And keep accidentally going to the star map. The hot menu is nice, but at the same time it can be problematic. Okay, so my capital ship is right next to the station. We go in the station first. Oh. Oh, whoa, 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 whoa. I see. That undiscovered planet, that's an ice planet, right? Yeah, I see abhorrence. Race. Doesn't matter. My capital ship is right behind the thing. Wow. I snapped into the arm and then didn't. I didn't die. Don't worry about it. So, we're all fine here now. Thank you. Now, what was this? So. First things first. How did you become mayor? The previous overseer just died. We could capture some fish and get some Explorers Guild. Locating a missing person would be able to get a storage augmentation for starships. I probably want that. I'm gonna go locate that missing person. First of all, destroy Sentinel's quest. That's easy. You can do that all at once. But more importantly, yeah, we're gonna go find that missing person because that'll get us an upgrade module for a ship. We're not gonna use it on our current ship. We're stockpiling those modules for the next ship we get, so that we can take something that maybe doesn't have a lot of storage and just give it a hell of a lot of storage. You know what I mean? Let's see. Hyperdrive module. I'd like to grab that. Multi-tool expansion slot. Sure. It's exosuit, sorry. Hypercore and 5 batteries. Doing in terms of batteries. Have we capped out a stack of no, like our cap is 200 for ion batteries, so that's good. But more importantly, I would like to see the hyperdrive module in play, so let me see. This one is 251 light years. So what we're going to do is we're going to pack that up. We're going to store this technology. That's 251 light years. I'm going to gamble on this being better than 251 light years. Let's do it. And it is 223. What a shame. So we pack this one up. And then we put the old one in. And that is the 251, yeah. So this one's going to get melted down. There's no good reason to have it. Really funny. This X-Class module is 294. It's just even better. And then this one over here is 265. So yeah, this This was unfortunate. Okay. Navigation data. Don't care about that. We're going to go buy an exosuit expansion slot over here. Then we have a second one we can apply as well. Just kind of grab that, and then we do it again. And just apply it again. Good. And so now we can just scroll down our inventory and just, yeah, drag these two further down. But there's a lot of space. That's the whole point. I'm gonna make a few more dihydrogen jellies. I know I'm gonna use them. Let's shove a bunch of...
Technology recharged.
Good. Nanite clusters. We're doing well on nanites. I believe. Is the UI fine, or are there tweaks you'd like to see? I honestly am not a UI artist, but or a UI designer, but I'd love to have things be a little more convenient, possibly. Let me see. Starship. Look at these different starships, and they just aren't that good. Like, hey, it's fine. Let's get out of here. We're gonna use the wormhole. Yes, the black hole. So actually, I want to get these different plants identified first. My bad. We're definitely going to be using that that black hole, though. Probably going to damage some of our technology, but lol, who cares? We're on a journey through the stars. Now, before we go anywhere else, we're going to check our settlements. We can check it from right here. And you can see nobody wants to talk to us, but our debt's increasing. We're going to be millions in debt. Don't worry about it. Okay. So, as I was saying, I guess I should do the current job as well. Yeah, so bountiful planet, root, firebird. Nah, there's nothing I need here. So M0103. Then upload all data. 200 more nanites. What's making the consistent noise? In my backpack, there is a personal refiner. It is turning runaway mold into nanite clusters, which is an upgrade currency. I am specifically... You don't have to have a refiner in your backpack, but I choose to. So that I can refine on the go, as opposed to having to come back to a place and be concerned about it. Speaking of, let's go ahead and put this away. You thought it was a bug? No. No, it is a conscious choice to get upgrade currency. Speaking of which, let's shove all this runaway mold in here. There we go. It's getting that way. But, I'm contemplating. Okay, it's gonna be the black hole, I think. I'm gonna check my log to see if there are any other jobs. Let's locate that missing person. Yeah, we're gonna locate the missing person first. Then we'll do the black hole. We found traces. Potential target identified. Good. Locate the missing person. Here we go. Instead of going straight toward them, we kind of go on top and down. A lot of mushrooms here. A mushroom forest, practically. This is A-okay. Gotta land. Oh, this is infested. Yep. Hello, worm. Lovely place. Such a lovely face. Yeah, but I'm just gonna get my pink butterfly and get out of here. Hee hee. That's its name. Name is Hee hee. Hooey hooey. Yeah, hooey hooey. Okay. Get some scans in while we're flying over. Units received, yes. A lot of these are identical materials. How very strange. Okay. Very close now. Very difficult to see in the snow. Thermal protection falling. I'm gonna drown. Alright, fine. This looks like our target. The Mirror of Fate. So, this is it. The Mirror of Fate. Let me go ahead and grab the goop. See what else we can grab. Jeez, it's getting cold in here now. I went from being super hot all day to freezing. The night is truly mysterious. The dock will be with us always. Okay. High technology cage with mangled bodies and animals. Creatures appear to have been long dead, yet their fur moves unnaturally if still alive. Within the cockpit, a warrior-like pilot is sprawled across the controls, a bolt caster in hand. Ship's databanks appear to be operational. I'd like to check out the databanks. The manifesto. The creatures were infected with a dangerous parasite. I take the interesting new tech information, which is the pulse spitter. I don't plan on using that. I don't plan on building that. But that is new technology that I've learned how to make now. More importantly, though, I'd like to scan some information. Some of these animals. Units received, yes. Good. Anyway. Let's go check to see what the pilots... Yeah. I'm gonna go ahead and claim this ship. That is the missing person, I suppose. Critically damaged. Yeah. I'm gonna hop inside. We need to get the launch thruster up and running. Okay. Then. Pulse engine. Yep. So it's basically saying locate the missing person, but I mean their ship is here. I think they're dead. Yeah, like usually the missing person would just be hanging out outside wherever it was. But that doesn't seem to be the case here. It's all very strange. Let's scan that animal there. Anything else we need? Yeah, usually there's just someone hanging out near here, but I don't think that's the case. So let's take off. It says missing person located, persuade them to return home. But they're just supposed to be hanging out around here, because I think the, I don't understand. It says that the missing person has been found, but I don't see any evidence of it. Like, they seem to either be dead or missing. How very, very strange. Yeah, they're just gone. So, fuck it. I'm gonna abandon the mission. Because, I was supposed to sweep with my visor and I quote-unquote identified them. And it didn't do anything. We have no shields up right now. We're probably gonna die a horrible death. So, but let's assume for a second that I'm not gonna get attacked by pirates. I'm hoping I can get this ship to the station. Hey there. My ship. They need dihydrogen jelly to fix their ship. Here you go. They give me what they can spare before departing with their ship. Good. They got 2 Viking reputation, 85 nanites. That's worth it. Yeah, 85 nanites and some reputation is A-okay. Go in here. Do not impact on the surface of the space station. Like, oh. Distress signal. There's nothing I can do about that. So this ship is called the Mirror of Fire, is it? Yeah, the Mirror of Fire. So what we're going to do is we're going to melt down the Mirror of Fire into its base components. We don't need the Mirror of Fire. And we don't need a customization module for it either. I wish to salvage it. Okay, so it's worth about $1 million. Fair enough. Let's go. Yes, I wish to destroy the Mirror of Fire. Good. Go ahead and sell. I've scrapped the ship. It wasn't really worth keeping, so has been broken down for parts. Those parts are in my other ship, aren't they? Radium hypercluster. Nope, they've got to be in my inventory somewhere. Just not seeing them. Goop. Where? Yeah, the hermetic seal is one thing, but there's the nano cables and the regulators. Cool. Yeah, we made $1 million on that ship. Not great, but hey. A Song of Arai. Trying to see what B-class fighter, B-class fighter. There are 2 different B-class fighters. None of these are worth getting. All right, we have done what we set out to do. I suppose we'll go into the black hole now and see where it spits us out and how much damage it does to our ship. The black hole should be somewhere in the star system. Being very silly about finding it, that's all. Okay, let's have a look. Where could it be? I saw it when I first warped into the star system, but now I don't see it anymore. Let's gain some perspective on this. Time for a boost. Then, whoops. Not what I wanted. Fine. Okay. Let's see if we can get perspective now. I don't see the black hole. Hate to think it's behind one of these planets. Look at the discoveries. Yeah, there's supposed to be a black hole in this star system, but I can't see it. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna cheat. We're gonna cheat by what do you call it? Warping to a nearby star, and then warping immediately back. This is a conflict level 3 system, so it's probably going to be a big fight. We'll go into the space station, immediately leave. Let me see here. Whoa. Okay. This is an unknown planet. Ancient bones, mold there. We finished Indoril. That was an amazing 100 hours. I have not played Indoril since the expansion came out, so I'd be curious about it. The current version of Indoril just comes with the expansion, but I'd be very interested in playing it again sometime. I am glad when you get the arcane fever rid of. But Enderil has like really, really good replay value because of the classes specifically. Like the different different talent trees are so huge and detailed that there's just like so many different play styles you can do with it. So yep. Let's see. It's one of your favorite RPGs now. The writing is amazing. Pretty good. Yeah. I liked it. Okay. Batteries. Storage augmentation for starships. Yep. Those are all free, so why not? I'm gonna go ahead and pick up. First of all, I'm gonna purchase another storage augmentation because we need more. Yeah. Always need more space. But more importantly, hello there. Okay. That is. No, I don't want to raid a planetary depot. Don't want to do that right now. Okay. Let's go scan all the planets in the star system. Go back over to the system with the black hole and immediately enter the black hole. So first things first, we're going to do a planetary probe. Shouldn't be a big deal. Okay. So... this way. Okay. Distance. Paraffinium. Man, anytime I see a flourishing planet, I'm like, damn, I want to go there. And it's like aggressive sentinels. Fuck off. Alright. M0104. Bam. Okay. We can go back to the previous star system now. And when we warp in, we'll be right in front of the black hole. And we'll take the black hole to another section of the galaxy. Let's go. No. Yes. Previous star system, here we go. Damn. I'm just looking at my direct messages for Discord are like one person I talked to, or talking to right now, my wife who's asleep, and then like 7 people who are all on their cell phones. I'm just like, wow. That just shows no one has sent me a message recently. Well, I sent my wife a message recently, but that's a different matter. Here we go, black hole time. Gonna damage our ship, probably. Oh, well. And I liked when your capital ship could get the warp drive, the gravitational drive that would just do random jumps. Okay, I'd like to see on the galaxy map. That is... it's far away, but it's also still in the same sector of space, which is interesting. I'll locate a black hole. Yeah, we traveled 517,000 light years using the black hole, which honestly makes a lot of sense. Okay, my capital ship is here. I have to land in the space station.
Hostile scan detected.
Hostile scan detected. Sorry, pirates. Too late for that. Okay. Okay. Got it. Hello there. What jobs you got for me? Kill Sentinel quads? Yes. Kill Sentinels? Yes. So 2 Kill Sentinel quad quests, and then the rewards aren't good for any of those other jobs, so I don't care. But, hello, Mr. Corvex. How you doing? More importantly, I'd like to request dialect help. Tell me about your language. I have learned the Corvex word for synthetic. What about you, sir? What do you got for me? Scatter blaster module at a discount. I don't think so. I'll take the Sentinel boundary map for free, though. Everything else seems to be at a discount, so this... Yeah, these rewards suck. Let's see... Prophecy of the Ether. Parallax Nemesis. Yeah, these ships aren't great. Fair enough. Actually, let's see about Mr. Gek here. Hello, Mr. Gek. I'd like to talk to you. I lost it all. No units. My accounts are blocked. I'd like to give you, specifically, I'd like to know more about the word blood. I learned the Gek word for blood. Jeez. Okay. First things first. We need to grab some Gek relics. Got like 20 out of 20 here. Yeah. Hello there. I'd like to give you Gek relics. Yes. Please enjoy your Gek relic. I'm just raising my reputation because I've done quite a bit of damage to my reputation by doing piracy in Gek space. So I'm just giving this one Gek like several relics, and it's like, yeah. Each one of those increases your reputation by 1 point, which is a-okay, I suppose. Let's get out of here and go check the surrounding systems, surrounding planets. Give it a name. Should be M105, yes. We'll go over, scan the planets, see if there's anything worth doing. Probably not. But we shall see. We shall see. Okay. Interesting little tube ship there. Yep, they're both C-class shuttles. They're garbage. They're bad. It's fine. I actually want a shuttle with some gold filigree on it. It's a very specific shuttle type. I'd like it, but I don't know when I'll come across it. I just have to keep a lot of money on me. Aggressive Sentinels, Miasmic Planet, the Nest. When you see the Nest with aggressive Sentinels, you know that thing, it's infested. Infested with evil. What else we got? Okay, rotting plane, irradiated planet, nothing I have to worry about. I'm gonna step away for just a second and go grab thingamabobber. I will be right back is what I would say, but check this. But, so yeah, I can kind of pause it on the character. Looks pretty cool, all things considered. I'll be back in just a sec. Right. There we go. All bound up in it. You're on a random ship, and ships fly over. If you wave at them, they'll land and let you trade. I know that some ships will land and let you trade just normally, but I hadn't thought about that. kind of interesting. Okay. Right back. Okay. Let's see. Got oops. Hit the microphone stand because I'm smart. Let's see what else we got going on here. Everything looks good. I am having the ice cream sandwich. Good stuff. We've almost, between the two of us, eaten all these up, and there won't be any more for some time. Okay. That fan. Yes. What else? Checking something in a different window real quick. I'll be back to the game in a second. It's the bacon update. Yeah. Beacon. You are able to have multiple, whatchamacallits. Multiple settlements now. And the individual settlement buildings can be upgraded. And there's a lot more to do in the settlements in general. You can also access the settlements via your menu here. As you can see, the debt is increasing in both. It's great. Everyone loves debt. What they say, debt is an asset. Okay. Get out of here. I really don't want any of these plans. I'm gonna warp out. What's going on with Light No Fire? They are constantly implementing stuff into No Man's Sky, which was developed partially for Light No Fire. And the idea is that No Man's Sky is now their like testing bed for technologies that they're going to implement in Light No Fire. So Light No Fire will be a refined fantasy RPG version of No Man's Sky, like with all these features that they're adding. Very interesting stuff. Speaking of interesting stuff, I'm gonna use this. I'm going over to another wormhole. I believe. Anything else? Okay. A minute away. Yeah, the black hole is right there. It's not difficult to get to. So we shouldn't be too far off. Going to make a... Oh, really? So the black hole kind of disappears from your vision if you don't enter it right. Oh, there it is. I see it. I see it's right over there. Okay. How interesting. It gets very small very fast. Routine when No Man's Sky launched. I see, I see. I remember a time before the internet. Okay. Anyway. First things first. Got any jobs? Uncommon fish. Planetary harvester for an exosuit expansion slot. That's not worth it. That's not worth it at all. None of these. I mean, the Kill Sentinel quest is, because you can do it anywhere. But the other quests are not. First, hello there. Scatter blaster again? I don't think so. No, I don't want any of this. I'll take the Sentinel boundary map. It's free. But everything else, go to hell. I don't want any of those ships. Kind of interesting. Fair enough. Let's go to our capital ship. Let's do a scan. And then let's jump into that wormhole. There's my capital ship, and there's the wormhole. Excellent. So the black hole doesn't seem to damage my technology anymore, like it used to. Which means it's a reliable way to just randomly go to another spot in the galaxy. Which is nice, I suppose. Checking something on my phone really quick, just for a sec. 1, 3, okay. Good, we can get out. Get out and go. Nice. Side. Cool. So, onwards. Onwards and sideways. Okay. Planetary probe. Let's see, what do we got? A flourishing planet without aggressive sentinels. I kind of want to check that out. I'm going to mark it right now. Check that one out. Terraforming catastrophe, a webbed planet, a humid moon, acrid planet, infested planet. Yeah, let's go over there. We'll have a look. Curious about it, if nothing else. M06. Now let's head over to that flourishing planet and see what it's like. I'm curious enough to find out. If it's good, we'll build a base there. And when I say build a base, I don't mean like build up a whole base. We'll put a base terminal down and like bookmark it for, you know, a revisit. So yeah, this is a flourishing planet with a, looks like a big ocean. Could be anyway, I don't know for sure. Go over here. This flourishing. Why is it blue? Oh God. Explains everything. Hasn't popped in enough. Interesting planet. That blue stone? Is it freezing? Torrential downpours. Okay, fair enough. Interesting. Just looking at this. Does not feel like a paradise planet, that's for sure. I'm looking at the whole shebang. There's some metal fingers over there. We could get some uranium if we needed it. But for the most part, there's a sentient plant. Terrifying. Yeah, I don't really see anything over here that makes me want to go there. So I'm going to head back over to my capital ship, and we're going to enter the wormhole again to get spat out somewhere else. What's this? Thought I saw something for a second. Probably did see something too. Oh well, I give up. Let's take off. Up and away. So. You have bad RNG with black market upgrades? I understand. I mean, the black market upgrades can be worse than a C class or better than an S class. You have no way of knowing. I look at my my shield lattices. Those are X classes. No, I was looking at Starship. Okay, like you can see right here that instead of 30 shield, which is the default for an S class, I get 35 shield from this X class. I'm like, yay. Then you look at this S class where it's like 251 light years, and this one that is 294 light years. It's an X class. So, you know, I'm getting some good stuff out of those upgrades. But yeah, as much as I get some cool upgrades, I also get terrible upgrades. That is not inaccurate to say. Okay, from here, I see the black hole. Yep, just gotta go to the black hole, enter it, get spat out somewhere else. I just want to see where I end up. Yep, going in. Oh yeah. Hell yeah. Pretty nice. Unfortunately, we're kind of reaching midnight, and I do actually have things to do in the morning. I'm glad I came here. Glad I had fun with this, but 49,000 light years again. Let's go on the star map. Yeah, we're still not really snapping toward the galactic core. If I want to get to the galactic core, I'm probably gonna have to use a Stargate to get there. Which is irritating. In the meantime, let's go to the space station. No, let's summon our capital ship so that we can trade with the space station directly. And then we go to the... Whoa! I always think I'm gonna smack into the walls and explode or something. Not how it works, but you know how it is. Alright. Oh, as much as I want to play more No Man's Sky, I think that's about it for a while. I need to focus on video production. I got 2 videos I'd like to make. And, yeah. So, hello there. What do you got for me? Or a Piper core, I'll take it. Take the ion batteries and the free storage augmentation. I'm trying to gather as many of these storage augmentations as I can. Storage augmentation get put anyway. What am I starting? Put my freighter? Yeah. What does God need with the starship? There it is. I got 2 of these storage augmentations here. Most of them go in my capital ship, though. Okay. Let's go buy ourselves some more inventory space. Give me the slot. Okay, we'll look over here. Damn. Very good. Still making space. Alright. First things first. Hello, sir, Mr. Market Man here. I need to know. Dogfight for multiple expansion slot. Harvester. Okay, killing creatures you can do anywhere at any time. The rest of these rewards aren't really worth it. So, I think that's it. I'm going to get inside my spaceship and exit out, which is going to force a save. And then I'm going to go to bed. And I will be online on my cell phone for like a half hour-ish. And then afterward, I'm going to be offline. Like I have work in the morning, which should be done pretty quickly. And afterward, I'm going to be working on a YouTube video I'd like to make. And then in the afternoon / evening, I will probably be live streaming something. Probably like Morrowind. I'd like to continue Morrowind, but we'll see. Like I can't promise anything until Friday, Saturday, which I'm gonna do Morrowinds on. But I'd like to finish up Tribunal sooner rather than later. Good night, everybody. It's definitely time for a nap.